All right, well, I'm gonna have to do a part 3 because someone called me in the middle of recording. All right, here I go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what I get. Water bottle, water bottle. Bad, I got myself a Lumina VT bag.
High blocks. High blocks, sir. Itch. Knee. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue. Jill. Middle block, sir. Itch. Knee. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue. Jill. Low block, sir. Itch. Knee. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue. Jill. A stance known as sumo stance. We call it Godach.
We love this stance!
We love it. Migi Shikidash. Hey.
Hey!
Middle punch.
Middle punch, sir!
Knee. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue. Jill.
Hey!
No.
Front kick, sir!
Itch. Knee. So. Chi. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue. Jill.
All right.
6 out of 8.
Gotcha! Set sir!
In one direction.
Hey! Hey!
Wait. No tag. In an application. Hey! Showing you again. Hey! Application. Kata. And now for the application. Hey! Hey! What? Kata Shinuke.
Gotcha! Shinuke, sir!
Itch. Hey! Ho! Chi.
You already know there'd be 10 casualties if I was up there.
Cue. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Ho. Chi.
Hey!
No tag.
Gotcha! Over smoke, sir!
Nice. 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 I mean, it wasn't as clean as his jump, but okay. How did I not notice this guy here? And he's got a real sword. That's the finale, I think. No. That was it. A Sonya Boy with a kick. There's no way, dude. He's breaking them apart, dude, but that's okay. That's how you get moral out of the kids, you know? You help them help themselves. Oh my god, he just fell over the kids. Why are they all lying on the ground? It's gonna be harder for her to jump. How are you gonna jump over? Oh, I guess do that. I do the same thing. I ain't jumping over 4 kids. She just jumped, she just walked on all of them. Oh my god, that's so funny. At the same time? Fist or elbow?
H. He. Son. G. H. He. H.
Bam! Woo! Oh, wow. Damn, that was intense. I got myself some, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Oh my. I just bought this fucking thing too. I got some kind of ice, some kind of flavored ice. I gotta have me sipping it. Oh. Alright, so it's about noontime. I mean, music is playing. I don't know if there are gonna be any other guests or not. I'm gonna have to ask around, but the music's playing. Yo, can I do that? Honestly, I feel so badly for kids with disabilities and kids who are in wheelchairs and kids who are kids who can't play sports. I feel so badly for those kids. Which is why I'm doing this. This is a whopping $200 I'm gonna donate it to kids with disabilities. Yep, $200 right in there, and it's for a good cause. If it's not him, I'm gonna feel so embarrassed, but I'm pretty sure I know him. He goes to the St. Latter Day Dale's Church on Sunday, but I'm not sure. I don't know, I think that was pretty much it. I mean, I heard a passerby say it's just a farmer's market at this point. I mean, look at all the shops over here. It's just like buying things and donating. I've donated $300 already. I don't know. I'm gonna look around one more time, and if I can't find anything else, I'm probably gonna leave. Okay, well, I just spoke to the guy. There's gonna be a couple more speakers in like 10 minutes. And look at this shit. I have 75% charge on my phone, so hey, I can stick around for 10 minutes. And I said that same thing to, I work at Sage Dining, and I said the same thing to my people that I work with. Like, oh my god, I feel so badly for disabled children and crippled kids.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us at our 4th annual Fall Festival, hosted by the Chelmsford Public Health Department and their team right here. 4 people putting this together. I'm Donna Greenwood. I'm the health director here in Chelmsford, and I appreciate you all being here today. I'd like to introduce my team. Darcy Beal is a public health nurse here in Chelmsford.
Woo! You do TikTok?
Nancy Danahy is our department assistant.
Woo!
And Taryn Angel, our community wellness and inspectional specialist.
All right, yeah! Way to go, specialist!
Taryn has been our support her, so please help me join and thank my team of 3 that put this all together.
Thank you! Woo!
Now I'm going to turn to the team.
Real quick, we have free balloonists over here, and behind them we have some face painting, so take advantage of that. On this corner down here near the fire truck is going to be our petting zoo.
Oh!
Everything is free, and we're going to have a hayride starting very soon.
Woo!
That's also free.
Hayride!
So, good afternoon, and welcome to the Chelmsford Fall Festival. We are so excited to see you all today on the Town Common. This festival is all about celebrating our community, bringing families, friends, and neighbors together to enjoy a day full of fun, connection, and learning. I will take a moment to thank the incredible staff of the Chelmsford Health Department. Their hard work and dedication makes this event possible every year. From planning logistics to ensuring everyone's safety and well-being, please join me in giving them another round of applause. We also want to recognize our unbelievable sponsors. Their support allows us to keep this festival free and accessible to all. Our platinum sponsor is Clover Behavioral Health. Our other top sponsors are Real Recovery, the Chelmsford Cultural Council, Pride Star Trinity EMS, Palm Springs Post Acute, and Lowell 5. Thank you so much for your support.
A lot of
Your
sponsors.
commitment to our community's health and wellness makes a real difference here. Thank you all for being here, whether you're exploring the booths, enjoying the activities, or just soaking in the season. We hope you have a wonderful day at our Fall Festival. At this time, I'd like to introduce our police department is going to do a special show. So if you can move off of the common.
Oh, good. I'm doing good.
I'm K-9 Officer Dave Leo from the Chelmsford Police Department here. I've got Mike Siemens from the Sheriff's Department, Middlesex Sheriff's Department, K-9 handler, and trainer, one of our trainers. I got Max Pressey from the Boxborough Police Department. He's the K-9 officer with his dog, Coda. Coda's a lab. Mike and I both have, I have a German Shepherd. Mike has a Mal. All three of us are attached to a regional K-9 team where we cover a little over 70 cities and towns. If there's a large-scale search going on, all of us respond throughout the Northeast. So today, what we're going to do is, what are we going to do with Coda? It's a little different than our dog. You can pat Coda. Coda's a good dog. My dog and Mike Siemens' dog, you can't
don't
pat.
want to pet him?
You can't pat.
They'll bite you?
That's just the way it is. So we're going to do a little apprehension work, a little obedience, and we're going to do an evidence search. An evidence search
I
is
volunteer.
what we do a lot of. If there's a crime somewhere and there's evidence they think, we do a lot of searches. We're dumbing it down a little bit. It's going to be a little simpler, but picture a piece of evidence off in the woods, thrown out in the woods, pucker brush, all the stuff. We're going to be going through all that stuff. Without further ado, I'll let Mike do some talking.
All right.
So I'm Mike Siemens. My K-9 partner is K-9 Dylan. He's an 8-year-old Belgian Malinois. Our dogs go through a lot of training. Our initial training is 14 weeks long. During that patrol school, we do,
Can I do it?
agility, obedience, building searching, apprehension work, and tracking.
There we go. It's
some of
safe.
the
It's
cool
safe. I
equipment that we
promise. It's
use.
safe.
Seeing that
See?
my dog
It's
and
safe.
Dave's dog is attached to Nemlec, both, and this is Dylan's
One more
bulletproof
time.
vest. So we officers wear
There we
vests, so don't our time on the gun range. So another cool piece of equipment that we put our dogs on is these earmuffs. So we wear
Oh.
hearing protection on the gun range, so don't our dogs. We have to protect their hearing from the concussion of the guns, and this is what does that. One of the pieces of equipment, so all of our dogs pretty much have obedience language that we use for them, commands, but these dogs also have clues and signals from the equipment that we put on them. So when I put this tracking vest on Dylan, he knows that he's going to track for a good guy or a bad guy, and when he gets to that end, he wants to bite them. But that's my job not to let him, and do what we need to do to keep everybody safe. Next piece of equipment is a muzzle. So our dogs spend a lot of time on these. For the patrol dogs, we do a lot of training in the muzzle. We teach the dogs to punch, to strike. We bring out a lot of aggression in them using the muzzle. And it's a very good tool. The front of this thing has a steel bar, which we used to use for crowd control to teach the dogs to punch out like a linebacker, but we can't use them for that anymore. But we still do it in training. These things have a high value in dog training for our police dogs. When we teach all the aggression and bite work, we start with tugs, and then from tug toys, once they get a good deep grip, we transition to bite sleeves, which then leads to the bite suits. We teach our dogs to bite and hold. So they use their back teeth, they hold on to the person, so we can come in and take control of that subject. We don't teach them to chew a person up, because that's bad, and the dogs will pop off and start chewing everybody in sight. So our dogs are taught to bite deep, full grips and bite and hold on to that person. From there, most of our patrol dogs do a secondary skill, whether it be narcotics or EOD. And there's some labs and stuff that do cadaver work. Our drug school is an additional 8 weeks after the 14, and EOD is an additional 12 on top of that 18 to learn all the bomb odors. So we put a lot of work into these dogs. With that, every month we have to do 16 hours of maintenance training that has to be done. And then daily, like my dog, so we have two types of reward systems that we use for dogs. One is a toy driven and one is food driven. Dave's dog is crazy for a toy, mine's crazy for food. So we have to use what motivates the dog to do what we need him to do. So for me, my dog does not eat out of a dish. He eats out of my hand every day. Every day it's out of a bowl. I mean, out of my hand for working. So he never very eats out of a bowl. Dave's dog will do all of his work for this toy. So it's two schools of thought. I enjoy the food much better than the toy, but that's my preference. And with that, I'll go grab Dylan and we'll do an article search. If we can have everybody just back up behind that back.
Oh my
Now
God, what am I
everything's
doing?
fun. It's easy. It's easier on the handler. It's easier on the dog. It's either the food or the toy. Whether they find the bad guy, the good person, the evidence recovery, the narcotics, all that good stuff. So Mike's going to bring out his dog. Dylan going to do an article search.
You just missed it. Can I find it? It was right in the
We
middle.
do a lot of evidence recovery, article search. If there's on the side of the road in the pucker brush, we send our dogs in. What they're looking for is human odor. They're looking for human odor on those articles. And it's pretty cool to watch if you know what the dog's doing. You'll see what he does when he comes out here. And the old days we would teach our dogs to be aggressive when they found what they were looking for. They'd either bite it or scratch it. Now we teach them to be passive. Same thing with the narcotics. And of course with the bombs and guns, they can't be biting a bomb.
Nope.
Or anything that's going to blow up.
It's a blow up.
Articles, which is, awesome to do, awesome to watch. We're starting to do our shepherds the same way.
Oh, there it is. There he is. Okay. Oh, sensing the odor. There it is.
Pretty simple, but
Yeah.
picture this depending on where it's found. A head snap and they look at us, they're telling us it's right over here. It's right here. So that's how we know. A lot more work compared to my dog. My dog finds what he's looking for, I throw him the toy. Mike has to feed him. Every day he has to do this. The dog won't eat unless Mike does something with him. So Mike does something every day. He doesn't stop the dog.
All right. Oh my God. You don't want the dog tripping on the leash.
So when we talk about obedience too, right? So there's two types of obedience. There's the come, sit, heel, whatever that might be. But something like this, all these people around you, the kids, the balloons, the cameras, and the dog is focused on one job, right? So think about your dog at home. If you were to bring your dog here, some of you have them here. They want to stop, they want to smell everything, they want to be pet by everybody, they want to say hi. And a lot of times people will say, oh, that doesn't seem very fun for the dog. But if all these dogs know, it's what they want to do, right? Like
And he found it.
Like our dogs
Nice.
at home, they want to please you. He wants to please Mike. And there he goes.
All three of us bring our dogs home. They live at the house with us. My dog sleeps in a crate in the garage and he has a kennel out back. My dog's paws have never touched the inside of my house. It's because my wife and kids are allergic to dogs.
Oh,
I drew out in the kennel.
there goes another toy. Just biting and holding onto it.
These dogs, because they're a handful if you don't have control over them.
Yep. See, look. He's controlling the leash.
With like the SWAT team, if we send the dog in to check rooms, to clear it, to find bad guys, we don't give up territory once we take the territory. So if we send our dog down the hallway and he checks 3 rooms and he comes up with nothing, we tell him to down from a distance and he stays and we work up to him. So we don't give up any real estate that we've already taken. Not easy to do. Guys in the SWAT suits look like bite suits. Dog, how about we give it up for Dylan?
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna
Dylan.
come down. So.
The police officer. And he said the same thing as you, that he doesn't go in the house, he's in the crib. Are you doing some kind of fundraiser today or no?
So her question was, are we doing some type of fundraiser today? So like Dave said when he introduced us, I'm from Boxborough, so I don't know of anything going on. But when Officer Leo from Chelmsford comes back out, we can ask him. I do know in the past he's sold merchandise, whether it be t-shirts or hats, to help support the Canine Fund here in Chelmsford. I just don't want to misspeak on that, but I'm sure there's probably some type of opportunity. Appreciate the support. Thank you, man. We appreciate
Thank
it.
me.
Does anybody?
Did you have to meet Dylan or no? Did they take Dylan away? We can't say hi to that one. You just say hi to the black one.
Can't pet those dogs, unfortunately.
I just got to pet the black one.
Yeah, that was my dog.
That was your dog?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
Coda.
yeah.
That's my dog.
Coda's sweet.
So the difference is, it's not that the dogs are necessarily mean or aggressive, but think about it from a realistic standpoint, right? Like, one of the things that we teach these dogs to do as part of their duties is to bite.
Yes.
Right? So you teach the dog day in and day out to do something. You teach the dog to bite. You teach
It's
the dog
gonna
to
bite.
And then they do it and they get the reward. So they say, okay, this is what they want me to do. Then you put them in a situation where, God forbid, they were to bite. That would be very bad.
Yeah.
Very confusing for a dog.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, you spent the last 6 months or a year of my life telling me to bite, and now you put me in a situation and I bite and now you're mad at me. So the reason why we do that is so we don't confuse the dogs and we keep them focused on what they have to do.
That makes sense.
My dog who doesn't bite, it's not a problem.
What is your dog doing?
So my dog is trained in tracking, so tracking for people. So we could talk a little bit about that. So the shepherds train on footsteps, right? Like disturbs earth. My dog can track off of that itself, or what we do is called a scent article. So for example,
That's what I just watched the other one do.
nope. So that was an article. That's a little bit different. That's an article search. So that's anything with human odor on it that gets discarded.
What is your
So think of it, and my dog does article searches as well. So think of it like this. You throw a screwdriver or a cell phone or something on the ground. They might not be trained to find that cell phone or find that screwdriver, but they're trained to find human odor. So as long as that article has human odor on it,
Oh my God.
they'll be able to locate it.
He looks far more aggressive too.
So this
Way
is
more
Officer Leo from
aggressive.
Chelmsford and his dog Alon demonstrate a
No way.
apprehension.
Get me out of here.
So I can't talk too much about this because my dog doesn't bite. But like a police officer, right? We have things on our belts, we have things on our vests, and they're tools. In a situation where a dog does an apprehension, it's
Whoa.
exactly what the dog is. It's a tool. So for a scenario, let's say that Mike is the bad guy.
Oh no.
And Alan just tracked him all the way through town to the common, and now he found him, and it's time for him to go into custody. So Dave's going to tell him,
Up, hands are up.
up, there
No.
he goes.
Oh no. Oh.
Now I want you to watch when Dave walks over to his dog. Look at the focus. He can pet him, he can hit his head,
It
can pull
doesn't
his
matter.
leash.
Look at this.
and that dog is not going to let go
Oh my
until
God.
Dave tells him to. And like we talked about earlier, right? The
Damn,
idea is that
what?
the dog gets one good bite and holds. And the reason for that is so we can get control over the suspect. So now he's going to give him that command.
He's still not doing it. It's gonna be a while, okay. He's still not done.
Starting to gain control of that suspect. Mike, stop moving.
Alright,
And
so
there's his reward.
nice!
He likes, that's his toy. So after he does his job for his handler, we feed him the sleeve, and that's how he gets to celebrate. And again, like we talked about earlier, all this other stuff going on, and he's focused on that one job.
You have one job.
And when we talk about the dogs biting, right, for those of you who are right here who had a good view, the idea is to take control of the suspect. Once we gain that control, then the bite stops. Less damage to somebody if you bite once and hold rather than nipping and biting and biting and biting. And that's how those dogs are trained. And you know how much he likes it, he doesn't even want to give it up.
German Shepherd. You just know when you're looking at a dog whether it's friendly or not. That dog's out to do a job, bruh.
Tour right now. Well, he does that. Does anyone have any questions, comments? Yes.
Little shape.
So that's a great question. This gentleman's question was, what do you do to keep the dogs in shape? So it really is a full-time job, right? So you got to think, when you're at home, the dog's with you. When you go for a walk, the dog's with you. When you're at work, the dog is with you. And as much as we love these dogs and they're part of our family, it's our responsibility to exercise them. And to be quite honest with you, that's what we get paid to do, is to keep them in physical condition. So along with doing monthly training and in-service training, every day is a training day. So it's important to get the dogs out in the snow, in the rain, in the heat, in the cold, and exercise them. And as long as you make that part of their daily habit, it just kind of becomes part of what they do. But it is very important.
Oh, I missed it. Can you do it again? I'm kidding. I see it. I don't wanna get close.
Now you can see his tail wagging, right? Anyone who knows anything about dogs, what does it mean when his tail's wagging? He's having fun, right?
Yeah.
That's what he wants to do. And you can see no matter what they do, they can hit him, they can push him, they can pick him up off the ground completely, and he's gonna stay focused on that one job, and that one job is to keep a good solid bite until his boss tells him to come off.
Those teeth are razor
And there he goes,
sharp.
there's a sleeve. There are people that are in the law enforcement profession as well as not in the law enforcement profession that have experience with these types of dogs. So let's say you were going on vacation for a week, you could leave the dog with them. In the situation like Mike's dog, you would leave him with someone who knows how to do an article search, how to do a drug search, so then they can get that food, get that repetition, so they don't fall behind. And then the second thing you can do is co-workers. It's really up to the handler. They know their dog. You could watch my dog. She'll just lay on your couch. Their dogs are a little bit different, right? So it's up to the handler who they want to leave the dog with, and do they understand what the dog needs to not fall behind in our location. Yeah. This gentleman's question was, are there laws that protect dogs, police dogs, whether they get hurt in the line of duty? And one of the most recent laws is NARROW law, which actually allows ambulance services and EMS to transport dogs if they're critically injured. You want to talk a little bit about that? Yeah.
Give him the mic.
So outside of, so for example, if you were to assault a police officer, or the assault battery on a police officer, it falls under that umbrella of animal cruelty, which in Massachusetts is a felony, but it's not an up charge for it actually being a police dog. So this young man was, how do the dogs know what you want them to do? Do they just do it on their own, or do you give them a command? Which is a great question. So all of the commands are given by the handler. So for example, for Mike's dog, right, if he wants his dog to do something, his dog's gonna wait for that command, Dylan's gonna wait for the command, he's gonna give him that command, and then he'll execute it. So the dogs don't do anything without being told what to do, or at least they shouldn't. And that's part of their training. That's interesting.
Dutch language. Dave's dog is trained in German, so we speak different languages to our dog.
Oh.
My dog went through a 14-week patrol academy and an 8-week narcotics academy. And we do a couple of days a month for in-service, but I do something with my dog every day. Whether I make him sit before I feed him, he'll do something. So it's endless. It's continuous.
Feel that? Would you want to wear that every day?
What is it, like 20 pounds?
Nah, it's probably about 5 or 6 maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to feel it?
Keep that on all day, do gym class and everything.
You're not stand up.